We all have them. Everyone has a dream. But really, the real question is why do most people not pursue them? A lot of people are in fear and scared to fail, right? So right now, the Bellagio fountain is where I normally perform at. And it's shut down because of the F1 racing. They're building like stands and bleachers and things like that. So right now I'm being tested with a new spot. I have to find a new place to perform and do my show. So right now I went and scoped it out yesterday and looked for places that I could do my show that allow speakers to be played, things like that. The question a lot of people come to realize is why am I doing this? Why am I pursuing my dream? What is the purpose, right? A lot of people don't ask ourselves the question of why we do what we do, so that we have meaning. And so for me, wildcard stands for second chances, right? I want to be the light to show you guys that you're going to fail. It's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. And that's what I've been coming to terms with, is accepting that this is not going to be easy, building my brand. So we're going to see how this goes. The spot that I'm going to is over at MGM, but it's a spot I've never performed at, and it just looked like it doesn't have a lot of people going in front of it, but really that's where the universe comes into play, right? I can't expect that a lot of people walking in front of me is really going to be the key to where I'm going to make it and get a lot of tips, things like that. So the question that you really got to ask yourself is, do you believe and know that the universe has your back, right? If you don't know that the universe has your back and that you're not going to be taken care of, then what's the purpose in doing everything that is going to get you to where you want to be, right? Where you prefer to be at. So for me, it's like recording in public, doing all this. Right now I feel uncomfortable, but this is what I got to do in order to progress this channel and the brand. Here we go. I love this spot that I'm at because it's so close. It's right down there. And it's over by the MGM, which is where the Jabberwockies are. And as you know, I rep the Jabberwockies hard, so we're gonna see what happens with this new spot. All right, so we're coming up on the spot now. This is where I was talking about, down here at this little corner. And this is where I've never thought of even one time ever to perform at, because it just didn't seem like something that was worth doing just because of the traffic flow. But there's a decent amount of people over here. And again, like I said, it's about knowing that you will be taken care of no matter what the circumstance. Yeah, it's not bad. This is it right here, y'all. This is the spot. So I'm gonna like place my stuff over there, and as you can see, we got the Jabberwockies in the background. But I'm gonna be right here and see if I can get people coming from down there, and then over here and see if I can, get a show going. But right now I'm being tested to see if I can allow myself to relax and knowing that the universe has my back, and not worrying about what I see in front of me with like not having a lot of people, because the Bellagio you have like way more people walking by. So there's still a decent amount of people over here, so we'll see what happens. And you guys stay tuned until the end, see how much I make in like 3 hours. That's my goal, is to stay here for 3 hours. So I'll be set up right there, have my GoPro over here, and I'll capture all the excitement for you guys, so stay tuned. If you ask me, this is a dope spot. Like, there's plenty of space. You got the Jabberwockies in the background. People are walking around. This is like the loop at the end of Las Vegas Strip, so they come down here and continue on down on this side. So it looks like there's still a decent amount of people coming through on this side. And again, it only takes like $5 a time, $10, 10 rounds at $10 each is $100. So it's all about staying consistent and not giving up, not worrying about the outcome or whatever it's going to be, not focus on that, just giving it your best each and every moment. So I'm going to give it my best, see what we can do. But here we go, trusting in the universe, knowing that everything's going to be fine, and giving it my best. Here we go. So this is the part where it kind of gave me a little bit of fear, is how empty it can get. But you give it like a few minutes and then literally there's people all in front. And again, you only need a few to start the show. And Bellagio had a lot of people, but it wasn't really going that fast. Like, I wasn't getting tipped that fast. So I'm gonna see if this spot is any better because of the isolation. I'm far away from all that stuff down there. I'm kind of by myself over here. And again, I'm giving them, you know, quality dancing, and it's like a mini Jabberwocky show. So, you know, repping the brand. Let's go.
Yeah, you feel that? Kid, please. You're gonna make my soul into Swiss cheese. Nah. Yo, when the world feels dreary and cold and people trying to shoot holes in your ethereal soul.
The main reason I don't dance for dollar tips is for this very reason. See the girl in the blue right there? She gets impatient because she can't stand to wait. So she leaves, as you see there, and doesn't want to stick around to see the show. Don't know what her deal is. Her group of friends were either going somewhere, but I could feel the impatientness, which definitely kind of affects the way I dance because, you know, I want to give them a good show. I want to make people smile. But when someone's just ready to leave and they just don't give a shit what I'm doing, it's really not inspirational to give them my creativity and really go all out, you know, so I just kind of keep it very standard. I have no idea how this guy did not see the box. How do people, and then he just completely keeps walking and he acts like nothing happened. But, you know, got to keep it pushing, put the box back. It comes with the territory. I deal with NPCs every day.
But these roommates stay up too late, yelling about the end of the world, drinking that cool.
If you couldn't tell, the little bit of background on this story is I haven't been dancing for like 2 weeks, so I was very excited. And when I get really excited, I dance a little bit too fast, as you could tell in that set. And it definitely affects the way I perform. So the first day back after like 2 weeks is always the hardest for me. Dancing with two masks on is very hard to breathe. But people like this that come to my show, they definitely lift my spirits up and, you know, make me feel really good about what I'm doing and, you know, making people smile. That's what I love to do. I love to make people smile and give them a good show and just lift up their spirits while they're here in Vegas. People will tell me also all the time, why don't you just dance and give them a show before they tip you? And I'm like, no, because they never tip at the end, and you'll see that in this case. I did make them smile, made them have a good time. They got video footage for their, you know, trip back home that they can show people of what they did, and, you know, lo and behold, they didn't tip me not even $1, not even a penny. They just tip me with their joy. And that's what it comes down to sometimes, is not every day is going to be a high ticket day. As you'll find out at the end of this video, this was not a high ticket day. First hour down, technically first 40 minutes down, and this spot is horrible. Check out, look, this is, hold on, let me get a light. This is the first 40 minutes right here. This is just horrible. That is 40 minutes. I'm literally like, and I messed my roof up, so I'm debating if I want to continue right now because these people over here are just, I don't understand. I don't get it with people. Like, it's like when I start dancing, they feel like so awkward that they want to leave, and I don't understand why, because I'm giving them a genuine show and they just get all awkward and like want to walk away, or they'll tip $1 and then they'll walk away, and I'm like, what's the point of tipping $1? So this is what I got to work with right now. I'm debating. I'm gonna probably go to Treasure Island, just pack it up right now because I messed my rib up on a little slide move. So I'm probably gonna pack it up and just try again, go back to Treasure Island, try that area, maybe around Haraz. But there's some other spots I can try, but this one right now, this spot is horrible. This is definitely one of my worst spots I've ever performed at. So yeah, stay tuned. Not sure what I want to do right now as far as continuing on. Do I want to, give it another chance, see if people want to tip? I mean, there's people out here. It's just no one's tipping, no one's stopping. They get all weird. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to continue on. Maybe get a few more sessions in just to continue on, like loosening up my body. But like I said, this is what I'm working with right now. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. A little bit of dopamine release. Okay. Word. All right. On that note, I'm gonna continue and just give it another shot for 1 more hour and see what happens. I don't know. So I just set up my GoPro over there, and I went back to get some water, and I realized I have no water. I didn't bring my water bottle, so I'm gonna go for like 30 more minutes, maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and not destroy myself because I have no water. So I'm gonna do like 3 more rounds, and then I'm gonna go home, pack it up.
Every now and again I get guys like this, or just people that are kind of wandering around my show and standing around. The guy was standing for like 5 minutes just staring at me, not sure what he was doing, and then he started to walk over to my bucket and put something in it, as you see, and later I found out that it was a weed bowl. I just want to let you guys know that when you're creating your dreams and you're pursuing something that you love and it's your passion, some days are not always going to be the best and happiest and most motivating. This is one of my days where I had to push through that and just go out and create, because if you're a creator and you're not creating, you're going to feel like you're dying inside. So stay out there and keep creating.
What you know about? What you know about? Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. I try to show him. Faith is here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out boys, that's like you miss up in our boots. This shit way too big, when we pull up, give me the loot.
It's in these moments right here where we pause for a moment just to sit still, to reflect and ask ourselves why it is we do what we do. What's the purpose for it all? To create our dreams, to create our goals. Well, my message and brand stands for second chances. And the second chance only comes when you pause and reflect and know that it's up to you to get it done. Take action on your highest excitement and create your ultimate reality.
I'm done. That's a wrap. Cramping. Alright, I'm done. I think I tweaked the rib 100%. It hurts when I breathe. I definitely can feel that when my rib is like something's up with my rib for sure. But because of my rib and not having any water, I danced for like an hour and 40 minutes of like dancing. So I'm basically just calling it a night. It was a good time. I definitely got back in the flow. I hadn't danced for like 2 weeks, so it was good to go back out and do my show again and just kind of continue in the flow of being the best dancer that I can be and being the best person and version of myself that I can be, because, you know, when we're creating our dreams, you're not going to enjoy every bit of it. I'm just here to tell you, you're not going to enjoy every bit of it, you know, and that's why it's up to us to discipline ourselves and stay consistent. I was a McLaren, so we can have toys like that, right? So we can set ourselves up for success. So it's doing all these bad things with a happy attitude. So I pulled my rib, I had no water, and I kept a happy attitude. And that's what this is about. So I'm gonna do my best to stay posting and showing you guys my progress and where I am with my life and my finances, because I got some plans that I haven't said anything to anyone yet, really, except for Blanca, my girlfriend. She's the only one that knows. So I got some plans about some financial gains in the works, but we'll see what happens with that. As far as tonight goes, it was a success because we stayed consistent and we got it done. So stay consistent, never give up, and create your dreams. You only get one day to do it, so do it tomorrow. Set yourself up as you go to sleep. You know, have a good mindset, reflect on what you want, and wake up and get it done. Be a wild card. Second chances, let's go. Create your dreams.